All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Georgia Southern Dynasty. I am a minute or two late. I do apologize. Had to take care of some things, but we're here now, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right. I think we're gonna hard sell on Donnell. We are going to schedule him a visit. All right. Schedule him a visit as well. All right. Think we're pretty good. Let's go ahead and hop into game one against the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Cajun country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started.
Here we go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Louisiana's offense will take the first swing of the game. And are we ever lucky to see
98 speed?
quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons. And we've
All
seen
right, here we go.
long, right?
First
Both
drive on
guys have
defense.
Tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about.
All right, third down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he made the grab with a
Incomplete.
first down.
Almost picked off, but incomplete.
It's 4th down.
Out of
And
bounds.
the Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. And the punter gets down there and gets
I tried to get around the outside.
So
Wasn't fast
Georgia
enough.
Southern's offense headed on to the field. Our first look at them today. We have got a tremendous this matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun
All right, here we go.
Two
First
guys,
drive on
one each
offense.
side. When they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic.
Turning it on. Really good.
And that's a
job
good
by
start.
everybody there. Well blocked, good run,
That
and
is a
first
good
down.
start.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Willis. Good, solid pickup there.
There we
Now
go.
they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Good
He's
catch.
brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this
Hold on to the
drive moving
football.
and give them a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything
Overthrew him. Overthrew him, had him wide open.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
And he's wide open. Kenoy, touchdown. Let's go.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots,
And the
we
Eagles
need
strike
to be able to
first.
step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got his man down the middle. And the
Good
defense settled
tackle.
in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense in hurry-up mode. Off the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser.
Damn.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are
All right,
set
they're
up.
driving. We got to find a way to stop them here.
Defense showing blitz here. The give out of the gun. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. It's complete to the right. And he'll fire and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
All right.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping.
We got to play better defense.
They're
We
set to
cannot
kick
let
it
them
off.
just
You
drive
think
down
this
the field
crowd's
on us
gonna
like
get
that.
loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Firing to the right, complete. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. The Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Creates a little space.
Good block.
There he goes. They get him
Good
stopped
blocking.
and out of bounds at the 45-yard
Great
line.
blocking
and the big
downfield.
play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The give. Got enough for the first. All down, but
There we
he
go.
has
Good
enough
run.
to move the chains. They've got it at the
Good run.
36 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Snagged out of the air. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but
player
they
hurt.
lost yardage. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete.
And he dropped it. Come on.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man.
Nice. Creates in for the touchdown.
Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
There we go. What a way to end the first quarter.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
What a way to
It's your
end the
job
first
to do
quarter.
the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field.
All right.
They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quickly out to the tight end.
Good tackle.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Raging Cajuns in the hurry up. Off the RPO, complete.
Damn, they got it.
Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Setting up for 10 from the 26. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him
Good
down
tackle.
for a loss of a couple.
Behind the sticks.
And the Raging
Loss of
Cajuns
3.
trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark.
Way to blow it up
to
right
create
there.
a big play.
Good blitz.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
And boy, is he close.
4th and inches. Are they going to go for it? They are.
Just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
They got it.
Big man has
Too
it. It's a
easy.
first down and more. And he's
Too
down at the
easy.
41. That's a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on it.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Throws for the tight end.
He's
got
gone.
Man. And he
Damn it.
cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cajuns.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys.
All right.
They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed,
They
to
are
make
8-2.
people miss, and
They have
he
the same
showed it to
record
you
as
right
us,
there
so.
on that touchdown catch.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
We
Nice job executing.
we knew it wasn't
all
gonna
the
be easy.
assignments as they put a stop to that return at the
It never
22.
is.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw.
That's a bad pass on me. I hit the wrong button,
They'll try
man.
to take it back. And they'll drag
Damn
it
it.
down after a good return on the interception.
That's on me.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for
That
this
is
offense.
on me.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on
I was
the
trying
ball,
to
ready call a play,
Get
ready
it to
go fast.
Willis on the screen,
Everybody and
but
their brother
I
showing
hit the wrong button.
blitz. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Louisiana. Nice catch. And good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed. And
All right.
they've got homegrown
We gotta-
hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field.
Gotta
You saw it
capitalize
right there. They've recruited
on this drive
well.
right here
They've
and
got
score a touchdown.
playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wolf.
We go.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Willis. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. They knock
First
him
down.
down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
What was
They
that?
finally get a hold of him, knocking him down.
No
behind
blocking?
the line
Come
of
on, guys.
scrimmage. He had been running wild. They'll run play action. Fired just a little too
Overthrow,
long as the
man.
junior frustrated he missed that connection. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Got a punt.
Georgia Southern
That
brings
sucks.
on the punt team. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have.
All right, we gotta find a way to stop him now.
Position here. First play of this
We cannot
drive
let him go
comes
up
from
2
the
possessions here.
14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man in the middle. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's
No!
incomplete, and
Come
he's
on,
lucky to
you
get
gotta
that one
pick
back.
that.
Almost intercepted.
Great coverage, great
You've
break
gotta
on the
pick
ball,
that
had
off,
a
man.
chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you gotta secure the catch.
Get him.
And
Let's
the
go.
pressure gets
Timeout.
there, and down he goes at the 18.
That's a huge sack right there.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of
Third
work
and
to
17.
do to move
Come
the
on.
chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. They're working that left side. Tackle is made at the 27.
Timeout
Let's
again.
see if they decide to punt it.
They got a punt.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Coverage team gets the job done.
All right, we got 52 seconds to get down the field here.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. It's caught, and they're able to force him out of bounds.
All right, gain of 3. We'll take that.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Come on, wasting time.
On first down. Got it behind the line. It's Willis. Breaks into the open.
There we go. Big gain right there.
Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. With the first down, they'll put it away from the 33. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Zings it complete to the right.
Come on. Come on.
Almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Willis. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the
I think we got to try and take a shot at the end zone here.
Put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. The field goal is no good.
Roughing the kicker?
But a flag is down
That's,
on the field, so
oh my
hold on.
goodness,
Let's see what
yes.
this is about. Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3, and now the offense with a chance for more. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good.
All right.
That'll bring him to within 4. We played 2.
Could be a lot worse, but we're only down 4.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette.
We got a lot of work to do, though. We got to be better on both sides of the ball. Especially on defense. We just got to be better.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think
no one to
is
throw to, bro.
Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and to get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue.
There we go, good pass.
It was a run play, fired,
and he's hurt.
Trigger, came downhill and attacked the running back.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Turns it on in midfield. Nice.
There we go, Edmund. Good.
Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on. He works his way inside.
There we go.
The 30 down to the 29 and
Another
picks
first
up
down.
a first down. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Gets it out quickly.
Good
He
juke.
was working his way toward that goal line.
Down to
They'll
the
stop him
2.
at the 2 after the big play up top. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. It's complete on the right side.
They're all
And
over
this
that.
one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay.
Damn it.
He took a hit as he
Gotta set up for another field goal.
Football, it's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3.
Ah, man. Come on.
That brings them to within 1.
I mean,
They were
sure
able
we're
to get a
getting
field goal
points,
on
but
board, and now they'll kick it away.
unless we can stop their offense,
And
we,
he passes on the touchback. Here he comes.
I mean, it's going to have to be a touchdown.
Some running room, but not much to be
We're
found
gonna have
as
to
he
score
stopped at
touchdowns
the
here.
18. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get. And the
Nice.
defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I wasn't
I think
supposed to
going
blitz
into
with the
halftime
linebacker
trailing,
there,
this
but
defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays
I had a
here in the
feeling that
second
they were
half.
going to do
Early
play
in the
action on the
third
first
quarter
play,
here,
so.
on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good defense.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Unloads to the right.
And picked off by Bettis. Let's go.
And he makes a play in the back
That's
end.
exactly
Nice
what we
job
needed.
reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And he was fortunate not to
that
lose
did
yardage
not
on
work
that
at
play,
all.
able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. There he goes.
Good
An
run.
explosive play on the running game. as
Way
he's
to
got
audible
the
that.
first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
All right.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wolf. That throw and catch gets them
All right,
down
decent
to
pick
the
up there.
6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Nice. Jared Orr touchdown.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
Eagles. And with that, they've got the lead here in the
It
second
wants us to go
half.
for 2.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets
Got
in the
it.
zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen
Up by
quarterbacks get
7
like
now.
that. No matter what they do, they're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive.
Good
They
tackle.
stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man. And they'll spot it at the 38.
Too much time.
And that'll be plenty for the 1st down. The Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, it's
Picked off. Let's go,
off at
Furio.
the worst possible time. Got room on the return. At the
And
20.
that's a pick 6 to the house. Let's go.
Georgia Southern. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Kevin
And
Furio
doing
with
a
the
great
pick
job
six.
in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just
Second
take it
interception
right
of
to
the day.
house.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 4 over Arkansas. Implications galore.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up.
Their quarterback's able to get the ball out quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Under fire.
Got him. Let's
Too
go.
much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Now
As
we
they
can
get
try and
set to
blitz
snap
here.
it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Too much space.
And the defense drags him down. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead.
Too much
Let's take
space.
a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final
All right, third and
period with
4.
a third down play. Completes it in the middle. Doesn't
He's short.
quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense.
Fooled me. I thought they were going to run the ball.
On fourth down.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense
That definitely
was
had me
zoning
fooled.
in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. And the Raging Cajuns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to keep it in the air.
Got him.
The quarterback
Let's go.
and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got his man on the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it.
And they
down
gained
to
all
the
that back
3.
in one play.
And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on third and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Absolutely
Got him.
nowhere to go as this
Fourth down.
defense makes a third down stop. A field goal really
Fourth
doesn't
down.
do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on fourth and goal. Trying to punch it in.
No.
Right back to the
I knew they were
wall.
going to run the
This
ball,
time he
too.
finds Water, gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the
Now we
playmakers to
basically,
come back and win
now we
this football
basically
game. They're
just
gonna
need to
some
play
help
keep
on
away.
defense.
He was looking for more
Pretty much.
running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
Good 5-yard gain.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here.
Good juke.
Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the pass is incomplete.
There's
thanks
no
to a
way,
big
man.
hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. On target.
Got it. Let's go.
Quick
That is a
timeout
huge
called by
first
the
down.
defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That
The
is a huge
Eagles
first
are
down. What a
on the
throw.
move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Breaks into the open. Knocked down at
Good
the
run.
29-yard line. Picked up 15
Now Edmonds
yards
hurt.
on the play, and he's got a 1st down.
All right.
And
Down
the
to our
Eagles
3rd string
come
running
to the
back.
line with a new set of downs. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front.
Oh, yeah, they're going to send the house,
find
looks
a way
like.
against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
Wide open. Get in there. Touchdown.
A great catch and run for
Let's
6.
go. 4th touchdown pass of the
They
game.
extend this lead, and it looks as if
For
they are
Terrence
going to
Coop.
make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it
Good
done. Now
tackle.
with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Here's a heat.
Got him.
And the quarterback
Nowhere to
is
throw.
knocked down back
Fifth
to
sack of the game.
13. The Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're
Man, what a
back on the
throw.
ball,
What a hit,
ready to
even.
snap it again.
I'm surprised they didn't.
This offense absolutely
Fumbled the football.
humming as they come to the line again. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running
All right,
short,
2-minute
and
warning.
They want to find a way to pull this one out. Here comes the offense
2-minute
on 1st
warning.
down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Just has
Good
a
tackle.
knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Fires deep toward the end zone.
No, that's a touchdown.
This is
Yep, I pulled off of him.
a touchdown.
I didn't mean to, but
Just yet.
whenever I went to go
Well, the
switch
offense
on
did
to him,
their-
I
they're just
pulled him
trying
back
to
on after
apply
that.
some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if
Should-
you can
it
find
should have been a
way
pick,
to get
but-
the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
There we go. Just nail it out. Just nail it out. Get out of here.
The quarterback takes a knee.
Let's go, GG's.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
That one was a tough game, but they were a good, good team. So they were a good team. Ah, that 4-star committed to Michigan. Damn it, man. Tevin Furio, Sunbelt Defensive Player of the Week, 1 pick, 3 tackles. That sucks. We didn't get that 4-star corner. That would have been huge. Alright. Let's hard sell. We're looking good on this guy. Good on him. We're gonna hard sell. Good on him for now. Tory Wall, we jumped into first place for, which is good. Gainwell, we're good, and then that's pretty much it. See if we can go after some more. I mean, because we still need a lot. We'll put him on there. Let's see. Five nine, 6'1". We'll go to this guy from Florida. Mike linebacker. We're gonna try and go after some of these 3 stars. I mean, sorry. Yeah, 3 stars. Coach Prestige, we have linebackers. All right, edge rushers. We're not gonna be able to get this guy, but all right. Quarterback. We need 1. Put him on there. We'll go ahead and offer these guys. See if we can get them late. All right. All right, here we go. Let's get into the final game of the stream. Going up against App State.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for
Final home game of the year.
Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders.
Let's end the regular season at home with a win, hopefully. And then if we win this game and win the conference championship, if we make it, if we win this game, we're pretty much locked into the conference championship. And then if we win the conference championship, we get into the college football playoffs. So
we say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we've played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving
faster. Good start.
The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
On the run, it's Emmanuel. That is
Perfect,
a big win
perfect
for this defense
play
as
to
they were
blitz right there.
as soon as he got the ball.
3rd and 13.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Come on.
He's looking downfield to throw.
Got him. Let's go.
Pressure was too much.
That's how you
They
start the
get it
game.
at the 15.
A
And the
3 and out.
Mountaineers
Love to
decide
see it.
punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Found a little
All right.
room on
Good
that
field
one.
position
Picked
there.
up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Eagles
Last week,
offense has its
Terrence
first
put on the
opportunity
tear,
of the day.
266 and 4
And
touchdowns.
what a
Hopefully he can
performance, an
try and
aerial show from this
do the
guy in
same this
last
week.
game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out.
I should have bounced outside.
Touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to
All right.
expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new
3rd and
schemes
2.
in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Jukes his way
Good
from
dude.
just across the 20 with a first
There we
down
go.
at the 19.
Big gain right there.
The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's
Ah,
picked up,
no.
and they ruin the drive with a
I didn't know he was
turnover.
going to jump that.
Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but
Ah.
on the great return to improve this field position.
I don't... Was that just a bad pass? Or, like, did he actually dump that? Yeah, I mean, it was behind him, yeah.
The Appalachian State offense returns
Ah,
to the field.
Can't do
They
that.
went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fires to the big fella. At midfield, he's got room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll leave it with him. And
There we
was
go.
nowhere to go, just stopped in his
Perfect,
tracks in the
perfect
backfield.
blitz right there.
The Mountaineers now
Loss
with
of
a
4.
long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. Strong
Got him,
pass
sacked.
rush.
Let's
Gets to the
go.
quarterback, and they get it on the
DeAndre
46.
Feely.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer.
3rd and
You're
21.
asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Bringing the heat. Right on the money. They run him out
There we
of
go.
bounds. He gets it to the 47.
They're out of field goal range.
And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Good punt.
Excellent job on the punt.
At the
Bounces
5-yard
out of
line.
bounds at the 5, and
All right.
they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They are backed up. Defense
95 yards to
smelling
go.
blood as this drive starts at the 5. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards. There he goes.
There we go,
There's
Ginoy.
plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That did not work.
Plenty
Usually
of
it
work to
works,
do
but
here on
it
second and
did
long.
that time.
Back to pass. It's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short.
All right, that's
of
going to be the end of the
down.
first quarter.
This offense had a little
All
extra
tied at
time to
0.
think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw again. Finds his target down the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to Green. Stop just across
first down
at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. A most efficient pickup of 6.
Yeah. Imagine if he would have blocked right there.
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Gives it on the option. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, I get it too that time.
Let's talk for a second about Georgia Southern. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, Dave?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? A lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because
there we go. Way to pick up the block right there. I almost got sad, but
the question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as...
Get in there. Let's go. Ricardo Willis touchdown.
Georgia Southern. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well.
All right.
I'm impressed with the physicality up front
Back on
of
defense.
this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Emmanuel. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll run the screen.
There
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
We're going to call a timeout right there.
I'll tell you, I just
And then
don't
we're
like throwing wide receiver screens.
Hopefully get a stop and let it run down to the 2-minute warning.
And they just couldn't get it done there.
And then after that, we'll call our 2nd timeout.
From the gun, the ground game. Spins away
Get him.
from the defender. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Whistle blows.
All right, 3rd and 6.
2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Let's
Need a stop right here if we want to get the ball back here.
From the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the
got
grab
it,
along
dude.
the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Hit as he throws. It's complete to
Wide
right.
open, too.
There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense.
Dude, those play action passes always get me.
And the defense holds
tackle.
firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him.
Got him.
Pressure is on
Timeout.
the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
All right, we're out of timeouts now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls.
Still no time.
Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere,
At least we only gave up 3.
Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. That one could really
good pass.
put this drive into high gear as they have a
Good
first
pass.
down at the 37. Now they'll run the draw. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They'll go to the air on second and short. Makes the grab. It's Willis. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup.
We got plenty of time. Don't rush it.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch
Out of
on
bounds.
the sideline and
There we
steps
go.
out of bounds. And
Try and
that
preserve
defense
time.
pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down.
All right, 3rd and 8.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Puts it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short.
Oh yeah,
of the first down.
we are for sure going for
Man
this.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but they'll move the
There we
sticks
go.
as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. A little screen to the running back.
Out of bounds.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Making side adjustments here. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it.
Get in there. Touchdown.
End zone.
Ricardo Willis.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Let's go.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Here's the handoff. Got to be smart, patient, great vision.
Why are they
Uses
calling
all of
timeout
that to
for?
get to the 29. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender.
Get him.
Oh, he's got some space. We've
We
got
go.
a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard
All right, 10
line.
seconds. Still plenty of time.
Wants to throw on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there.
6
but to
seconds
get
now.
rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
Lofts one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish
All right,
this quarter
that's
with a
halftime.
bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis.
All right, we get ball.
And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense.
There we go.
And that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense.
With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He's brought
On
down,
them?
but there's a flag on the play.
Yeah.
Let's see if it stands.
It is on them.
And you got to focus.
We'll take
right?
that
the
all
first
day.
thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball.
All right.
When the ball moves,
That's fine.
I move. I know it's simple, but
Appreciate you being
still
here.
see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Caught close to
There we
the
go.
marker. It's Wolf. And he was loose and out.
There
the
we
gate.
go.
It doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second
Yeah,
half.
so
You're down 2 possessions. You need
pretty much
to
what I
steal
was
a possession
going over
badly.
earlier was
You need to have a takeaway. The
we're in a
coverage is
must-win.
gonna have to
If
be
we win
way
this
tighter
game,
than on that last throw.
then we're all
Otherwise,
but
this offense is
a
just
lock
gonna
for
go
the
up and down.
conference championship.
And they'll bring him to
And
the
if we
ground
don't,
after a
then
short gain.
that obviously knocks us out of the
After
playoffs.
the 3-yard
So
pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
if we were to win this game,
Wants
then
to
it,
go up
that you
top.
know, that'll be good.
Throws to the wideout.
So
It's
good
gone.
pass.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
We got to win this game.
Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Hopefully we're able to get the job done.
The give from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The throw to the outside is complete.
Good catch.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain
Gonna be
there,
3rd
still a bit
down
short of the first
and
down.
2.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Get in there. Touchdown, Griggs. Let's go.
All the way. Touchdown, Eagles.
Let's go.
They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry
21 to
game, you
3
get down and you fight
and a
back
must
that much
win.
harder.
Man, you've seen crazy
Game
comebacks and
at
crazy
home.
swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And
Get him.
that's not the way they drew it up. It's
Almost had the
incomplete.
sack right there.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden...
Get him. Let's
And
go.
the quarterback goes
Let's
down
go.
at the 11-yard
Defense.
line.
But we've seen this offense
Felix
struggle
Koch
early
with
in
the
this
sack.
game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across
Good.
the board.
He
All right, they're gonna have to
cannot
punt the
get there.
football.
It'll be 4th down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit.
Come on. One man to beat.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands
Good
full.
return nonetheless, though.
Full because they didn't get a hand
Great field
on it
position.
for quite a while. Great return there. This offense has it with really good field position. Give to the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Come
He's
on.
there to make the
Hold your
stop,
block.
and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
It's not that
And they don't
difficult.
want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. He is stopped inside the 15
All right, 4th and
at
6.
the
We're gonna
14-yard line, and
get the
an
field goal
interesting
here.
call here on 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good.
And
He
right
hit
down the
that
middle.
one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
All right, a minute and 22 to go in the 3rd.
We'll start from the 16-yard line.
We're up 24-3.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy.
In a must-win game.
He's up to the 25. The Mountaineers
Don't want
with
to jinx
myriad
it, but
options after
we
that
are
big
looking good
pickup
right
on
now.
1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. What a job to lay
What a
out and
catch.
make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put
What
their
a
body
catch.
on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Good pickup
I was
there
on
as
the
he
guy,
gets
and then
the
I
first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They'll have to hustle
ran
if
off
they
of
want
him.
to get off another snap before the
I
end of the
should have
period.
just stayed on him. All right, 4th quarter. One more
We
quarter to
reach
go.
the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
One more quarter to go.
They go back to work in the final period.
We
of
were
this
ranked
one.
18th last week. Or no, sorry. 18th
Looking
2 weeks
downfield
ago.
on 1st down.
Whenever we
With the
started
catch,
this.
it's Emmanuel. He's brought
And
down, but
just
there's
in
a
the last
flag on
week
the
or
field.
so, we
Let's see
moved
what
up to
the call
13th.
is.
With a chance to get into the college
Well, when
football
your
playoffs.
quarterback has already been sacked 4 times. Shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Picked off.
Intercepted. Big
One
play,
church.
stops the drive. Didn't let him get loose on the return.
Let's go.
but he'll
Now we
take
can
it as
just
they
turn
have the
the
ball
clock
at the
on and
37.
And as a defensive lineman,
Get
late
outta
in the
here with
game,
a
man,
dub.
when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Give to the big fullback. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And a
right.
really nice run and
Hey,
pick up there before
hey, our
the
fullback's
defense
got some
avoided
speed now.
disaster and stopped the really
He's
big
got a
play.
little bit of speed on him.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They want that clock to run. They pull him down after a 4-yard
All right,
gain
3rd and
down to
3.
the 24.
And
3rd
I know you
and
can play
3.
these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football.
If we don't get
you
this, we'll
preserve the
probably
lead,
settle
you
for a
got
field
great
goal
field
here.
Position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away
And we got it.
and get a W.
Got enough to move
We
the
got it.
sticks. 1st down from the 17. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. From the gun. Give on the inside. He'll be down at the
There we go.
4-yard line after that.
That's going to run it down to the 2-minute warning.
We've reached the 2-minute
2 minutes to
timeout.
go.
In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they
In the
want
final
to
game
pump a little salt in the
of
wound.
the regular
Georgia
season.
Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Got it. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
That right there all but solidifies the win.
This game's out of reach. You know
No
you're
doubt.
gonna win, but still throwing the football.
And it also
Still finding that
solidifies
connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
a chance to play in the conference title game.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes
minute and
you just
14
have to
seconds
take
to
a
make it
knee as he
official.
stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Turning it on. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. First down for this offense. He is stopped behind
There we
the
go.
line of
All
scrimmage.
over that.
They'll lose yards on that one. And the Mountaineers with a long
25
way to
seconds
go
left.
after the loss on the last play. Gonna run it. It's Emmanuel. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And that's it.
You know
GG's.
what's great about rivalry games?
Not only do we
Each side
win this
takes
game
every
at home
wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy
on
lungs.
senior day,
Figuratively
but
speaking, of course. And when you win, is
we
that
all
sweet?
but clinched
It's
a
glorious.
spot in the
To be able
conference
to
championship
brag,
game.
To be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a
Now, who will be playing? I don't know for sure, but we are going to find out. We are going to find out here shortly. Alright, we lost out on that 3-star, that's fine. We will be playing UL Monroe in the conference championship game next Tuesday. Looking forward to that. We're gonna check on recruiting real fast, make sure everything looks good, and then we'll advance again. Alright, let's advance again. Oh, hold on, I forgot to check, I forgot to check on these guys down here. Alright, so we moved up to 4th on this guy's list. Or on this guy's board, I mean. Nothing for this guy yet. We're gonna offer 5. Nothing for this guy. We're gonna offer 5 for him. Offer 25. Offer... Oh, no, we can't. I forgot I put 50 on him already. And then we jumped into the bottom half, the below the projected cutoff up to 9th on this guy. We're gonna advance a week again. We got the 3-star defensive tackle. And then we're looking good on all the others as well. Alright, that's where I'm going to end it. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Next Tuesday, we will do the conference championship and the playoffs and see where we go from there. But appreciate you guys tuning in. And we will catch you guys next Tuesday. Look forward to the stream this weekend. I will be streaming some league races. We have ODRL trucks coming up on Saturday. And then I might do some races on Sunday and Monday for NXT and Premier. So, but appreciate you guys tuning in. And we will catch you guys next week. Peace.